Hello, brave explorers of the unexplained, and welcome back to another episode of Legends, Lore, and Lies. Today, we're heading to the land of the Great Lakes, where folklore and the paranormal intersect in the most intriguing ways. Welcome, my friends, to Michigan, home of the terrifying, the elusive, the creature known as the Dogman. So buckle up, and let's dive into the history, sightings, and spine-tingling intrigue of this legendary beast. Michigan, with its stunning landscapes and rich history, is also a hotbed of cryptid sightings and tales, but one creature stands out, the Dogman. Described as a 7-foot-tall, bipedal, canine-like creature, the Dogman has been part of Michigan folklore for well over a century. The Dogman's history goes back to Native American lore, where stories of bipedal, dog-headed creatures were woven into tribal narratives. European settlers arriving in the 1800s also began to speak of encounters with a strange creature that walked like a man but had the head of a dog. However, it was in 1887 in Wexford County where the Dogman legend truly took hold. It was then that the lumberjacks reported seeing a creature that was incredibly agile, running on 2 legs and bearing a fearsome set of teeth. From that point on, the legend of Michigan's Dogman grew, seeping into the cultural consciousness of the region. The Dogman is said to be incredibly fast and unnaturally strong. It has piercing, hypnotic blue or amber eyes and can emit a howl that sounds eerily human. It's also described as being extremely elusive, often disappearing as suddenly as it appears. Interestingly, the Dogman appears to operate on a cycle, with sightings peaking every 10 years. This pattern, while unexplained, has only served to deepen the mystery and fascination surrounding this cryptid. The Dogman's legend was popularized in 1987, exactly 100 years after the initial sighting, by a DJ named Steve Cook. He recorded a song, The Legend, as an April Fool's Day joke. However, the song struck a chord with listeners, many of whom began to call in with their own Dogman sightings, and experiences. Now let's dive into the most chilling aspect of the Dogman legend, the sightings. Over the years, countless eyewitness accounts have emerged, each adding its unique layer to the ever-growing lore of the Michigan Dogman. One of the most famous sightings dates back to 1938, when a young boy named Robert Fortney had a chilling encounter in Paris, Michigan. While fishing on the Muskegon River, he reported being approached by a pack of wild dogs, led by a larger creature that stood on its hind legs, locking eyes with him. Fortney fired a warning shot, causing the pack to flee. The incident left him so traumatized that he didn't share his story until decades later. In 1961, a night watchman at a manufacturing plant in Big Rapids reported a terrifying encounter. While making his rounds, he saw a peculiar figure at the plant's fence. As he approached, he realized it was a tall, dog-like creature standing on its hind legs, peering at him with bright, glowing eyes. The creature swiftly disappeared into the night, but the watchman's report corroborated details from earlier accounts. Fast forward to the 1980s, a family camping in Manistee National Forest reported waking up to find their campsite torn apart and large canine footprints around their tent. That same night they heard an eerie howl that sent chills down their spine. It was almost human in its timbre, yet unmistakably animalistic. In the early 2000s, a couple driving near Reed City reported seeing large, bipedal canine dart across the road in their headlights. They described it as its eyes as reflecting the light with an eerie glow, adding another modern account to the growing legend of the Dogman. Even in recent years, sightings continue to be reported. With the advent of smartphone cameras and dash cams, more and more footage claiming to capture this elusive Dogman has found its way onto the internet. However, the creature's fleeting nature and the grainy quality of many of the videos leave these encounters open to debate and interpretation. Skeptics argue that the Dogman sightings can be chalked up to misidentified wildlife. Wow, we get that a lot, don't we? We had that last week with the skunk ape. Or it can even be the power of suggestion, they say, especially given the creature's fame. But for those who have looked into the glowing eyes of the Dogman, the experiences are chillingly real. So what can we make of the Michigan Dogman? Is it a lingering spirit from Native American lore? A cryptid hiding in the dense Michigan forest? Or is it a manifestation of our collected love for a good spine-tingling tale? The Dogman, like the legends we love to explore in this podcast, serves multiple purposes. It's a fascinating piece of Michigan folklore, a reminder of our primal fears, an embodiment of the unknown and unexplained. Whether fact or fiction, the Michigan Dogman continues to inspire awe, curiosity, and fear. It's a testament to the power of local lore and a reminder that, even in our modern world, there are still mysteries that elude us. Until next time, listeners, keep your minds open, your flashlights handy as we journey together into the world of the unknown, right here on Legends, Lore, and Lies.